I'm Rebecca, and today I'm going to show you how to make this cute coin purse using only duct tape. A little bit of this velcro here, hold it shut. It's a really fun project and I think you're going to like it, so let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start by ripping 6 pieces of duct tape, and they're going to be about 8 inches long, and I have a ruler to make sure. So you're going to stretch it out, and then you can hold it up just to check. And then you want to look for the fibers in the duct tape, and you want to try and rip between them, and that way you get a nice clean line. And then you can stick it to the table, and you have to rip 5 more. Okay, so I've ripped all 6 pieces by now, and now we're going to start making a sheet of duct tape, alright? So you start by putting one piece face up. I have it next to my ruler so you can see. It is a little bit longer than 8 inches, but that's good, so we can cut off the ugly part. And then you take another piece and put it facing the opposite direction halfway across. And then you smooth it out, then you flip, then you put another piece just so it covers the sticky part. Alright, and once you're done, what you're going to do is you're going to take these edges over here, fold it over, same right here. Then you have a sheet, and all you have to do left is trim it and fold it into a purse. Alright, so now we're going to trim it. So you don't want to trim off too much, but you just take your scissors and cut really carefully. Try and get it a really straight line perpendicular to the sides. Now we're going to pick a color to trim it with. So this is the duct tape that I'm using for the base of my purse right now. I mean, you could be using a completely different color. You could be using a solid, which is fine too, but we're going to talk about this pattern right now. So when picking a trim, you want to pick a color that's going to look good with your other color. So, I mean, this purple, right? Looks okay. We could do better. You know, you just want to compare, see, it helps to get a color that's in the pattern. So I'm going to go with this blue because there is blue in this and I think it complements it. Alright, so now we're going to trim our purse. And this is our trim color. So you're just going to rip off a piece. That looks about right. I don't even measure this part. And then, just like we did before, you're going to rip between the fibers. You're going to rip it in half using the same technique. And then you're going to put it so it just about half covers. And then you just trim these little corners off. Now we're also going to trim these sides, have these pieces pre-ripped. Now we just have to finish our purse up. So you have to tape up the sides, have these pieces pre-ripped, just put it on the side like that, and then wrap it around both layers. And trim it just like you trim the other ones. Now the last thing we're going to do is put on some velcro. So we're just going to use this to hold our purse on. And a good idea to make sure your velcro doesn't get pulled off is to offset the 2 pieces by a little bit. Just like this. See how they're not totally level with each other? That way when I open it, they're not going to come off of the purse, but they're still going to keep the purse closed. Well, now that we've made this purse, alright, maybe you really liked it and you want to try some other ones. Well, there's lots of colors of tape and patterns. Here's one in another pattern that I really like. I really like this pattern. And there's no trim on this one, but I think it's cute anyway. Get really inspired and you want to start making woven purses, which we'll probably show you in another video. You can make a pretty professional looking purse. Like, I see people carry purses like this, and it's pretty cool. Because they do have metallic silver duct tape. So you can walk around and see what inspires you and then just try and figure out your own thing from there. Once you know how to make a sheet from duct tape, there's pretty much nothing you can't do.